Boys, goddammit, we've got an artifact problem. Look at it. Look at it! Even the goddamn accessories are starting to pile up, and while we can't be selling off any accessories from, of course, the 9-piece sets, because they're just so premium and so precious to hold on to, we're going to be turfing out hundreds of these artifacts. In fact, I'm going to be unlocking a new secret way to get rid of artifacts, which isn't something I've really done on my account before, but yeah, hopefully it's going to just clear up a hell of a lot of storage space, clear things up, and make things very, very obvious what we should be selling next. Because, man, it's time to level up the way that we are storing our artifacts, man. Hey, what is up, guys? This is Cobb, and here is how we're going to be dumping a crap load of artifacts right away, man. Frankly, I'm the kind of guy, I don't like to equip artifacts onto a champ until I'm absolutely guarantee, like absolutely certain I'm going to be using them. They're already level 50, they're already level 60, and so the result is I have a lot of champions sort of sitting around on the account that, yeah, I do plan on using the likes of, where is he, man? I'm just looking for like a quick little example here, and then I can't find the champ because obviously I can't. Yeah, good old Phoenix. Like, I'm definitely going to be taking this guy up, but he's still level 4, still rank 4. He's not got any artifacts equipped right now. We're going to be changing all of that in this video, man. The key way I'm going to be getting rid of a lot of my better artifacts that I do want to hold onto in this video is by just equipping out a crap load of champions that I'm basically guaranteed to build out on the account, that I know for a fact I will at least be taking up to level 50 at some point in the future, if not all the way to 60. The likes of Neldor Rhineblade is going to be integral for progressing in hard mode Fire Knight, and so let's just go ahead and like max equip a bunch of artifacts to like 10 or 12 champions to start off this video, man. Hey, man, if all of the gear clutter and lack of silver and, you know, horrible gear storage habits are getting you down and you just want a nice, fresh, clean start in Raid Shadow Legends, then my beginner promo link at the top of the video description box is the best way to do that. Click that link, use it to create a new account right now, and you get yourself 4 free epic champions, including good old Vergus, as your account levels up. It's the best beginner promo link that currently exists, god damn it, and nobody can convince me otherwise. Not even with the existence of that free legendary promo link that's doing the rounds. Who the hell wants that, man? Legendary that you're never going to be able to book out until like the mid game or something, you know? This promo link is where it's at. Hey, let's get back to the video, man. So a lot of this is going to be rebuilding existing champions as well that I just threw into random gear at the time, and they've just been sitting in crappy gear for a long time as well. Not really the case with Reliquary. She's in fine gear, but I want to get some of these artifacts off of her, and so I've got presets made for a ton of champs that are just going to refine their builds a little bit. She's going to gain some accuracy. She's going to gain a whole lot of speed and increased HP and stuff like that. And some of these some of these artifacts I do need to roll up in either the current or a future artifact event. We could be spending a lot of silver changing gear on some champions here, man. But the key here is that I'm trying to just either re-gear champs and get their bad gear replaced by better stuff, and I'm just using my champions as like a storage coffer while still trying to build them out decently, of course, for present and for future use. But generally using champs as like a storage vehicle for artifacts. Good old Giscard the Sigiled, as everybody seems to call him on YouTube. Giscard the Sigiled. Sigiled, bro. It makes me laugh every time. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and just dump a whole bunch of artifacts on him. Get his accuracy up to a good place as well. Speed up to a great place. Yeah. And that's it, man. This is going to be the name of the game. So just enjoy the satisfaction of us slamming all kinds of gear presets on these champs for just a second. Just any gear that I'm, you know, like, for example, these, like, this shield that I'm putting on Staggy right now, it's like speed and accuracy rolls. It's 5-star. It's fine. It's fine. It's not the kind of 5-star blue that I want to be selling in this artifact cleanse. I think it's about good enough to put on a champ like Stag Knight that I plan on using, you know, mostly in faction wars and taking up fairly soon. But yeah, like speed, accuracy, some premium stat rolls, I think I'm fine to hold on to it. Same with the weapon as well. Speed, accuracy rolls, you know, it's a 6-star piece. I'd be tempted to sell this in a cleanse. Why not just put it on the Stag Knight and then kick the can down the road a little bit, at least, you know? Next up we've got, where's Neldor? He should be in this batch right here. Neldor, this is definitely a champ I'm going to be using in future as well. I'm going to slam some pretty damn good artifacts on him too, get his accuracy up nice and high, because I'm preempting him needing to have like 350 accuracy in future for taking on hard mode Fire Knight. And so, yeah, this is the build we're going to be throwing onto the Neldor, and again, just storing up all of these artifacts so that they are safe from the incoming cleanse. Next up, man, where is Fennecs. Okay, man, we found him. Let's go ahead and just slam a whole bunch. I've got so much Relentless gear lying around as well. Oh, man. I'm mostly just putting this on him just to store it, literally. Got some accuracy speed, but as soon as accuracy stats are okay, it's some fine gear to just kind of like keep stored up on the Fennecs. So we'll go ahead and get through him as well. Next up, man, we've got who? Tolog and Basher of the Skinwalkers faction. And alright, it's the only reviver that I have for my Skinwalkers faction. We're also going to throw Tolog in some improved gear as well, just to boost up his speed a little bit. Just slightly better stats across the board and just storing some slightly better gear on him. I think that's totally fine to do. We've also got Basher, Void Attack Champ right here. Gonna throw some gear on him too, because why the hell would we not? Lovely. It doesn't cost anything either, which is just always nice. Some cruel, some decent accuracy and stuff, because he does actually require that as well. He's going to need some extra accuracy from accessories as time goes on as well, but that is the Basher done. Next up, we've got Zagala, who we have +4 empowered, so I know for sure they're going to be taking this gal up. I'm going to go ahead and throw a mix of a little bit of perception, because of course she needs the accuracy to land the decreased defense, but a fatal and a bit of cruel gear on the Zagala as well. Very nice. And we're just we're thinning out so many accessories here, man, and just getting so many of them off of our hands. There's other champs I could equip as well, but we're scrolling on down now towards Banshee. Where is she? There she is, man. Good old Banshee, man. She's great in a stun set. I've been waiting to put her in a stun set for a long time. So I went ahead and I sorted out that stun set. So let's go ahead and get her equipped up. Very nice. Okay, and last two champions that we're gonna equip up that, frankly, I just made some gear sets for right now, which also check out this reflex weapon, bro. Oh my, I mean, it's a shame about the red flat HP, but triple speed roll, good stuff. Haven't even given up my Geomancy yet. Isn't that just shameful as hell? He's still just sitting at rank 4 right now. To be fair, I only pulled him I think last month or something. And at this point, I don't super need him for anywhere specific on the account, but I will build him out in time, and so bam, he deserves all of the love and all of the gear in the world. And also Tree Shield Knot is a champ I recently took up to rank 4, as yet ungeared, and so he is going to be the holder of the very special curing set, which I'm not using anywhere else on the account, so lovely. Nice to go ahead and get him equipped, or just get somebody equipped in this, to be honest. You're going to need some accuracy work from his additional accessories, of course, but yeah, the Tree Shield Knot, man, looking pretty tanky, looking pretty stable, looking decently fast enough as well in this gear. And so just like that, before cleansing, oh my god, don't even pay attention to the stats on the weapon, by the way. Just pretend you didn't see that, okay? But just like that, we clear out almost 100 artifacts that I'm pretty sure I want to keep these artifacts safe. And the time is now to get to the cleanse itself. This is going to be a little bit terrifying. I'm going to try to be bold, but it's going to be tough. I'm very stingy with how I hold onto my gear, but I've got a lot of blue artifacts that I need to be checking out in this, and seriously considering just dropping. In fact, to make myself a little bit more comfortable here, right? Look at like the accuracy gear, for example. Accuracy is a very sort of like B tier set. It's better in the early game. It's fine to hold on to some pieces for like Faction Wars champs and stuff like that. But if I was to include the epic pieces as well in the accuracy gear, it looks to me like I have about as much epic accuracy gear as I do blue accuracy gear. You know what I'm saying? And so that's a good little thought experiment to kind of work with, especially if you're getting to a set like Perception, where you have a lot of Perception gear lying around that you've been crafting up. If I was to hide the blue gear, I have a lot of epic Perception gear sitting around. I have plenty that's ready to roll up and potentially use. And bear in mind, I've already equipped, okay, and this is what you can try and do on your own account, man. If you're not sure which gear to keep and like where your gear priorities might lie, just equip all of the champs that you know for a fact you're going to be leveling up to 50 or 60. Just get them equipped in something so that they're just holding onto the gear and is ready to roll up, for example. And that can really sort of clear things out. And now I can look at my Perception gear and say, wow, I've got a lot of epic Perception gear lying around. Why am I holding on to all of this blue Perception gear anymore? Like, unless it's a double speed roll, which this sucker most certainly is not, then what am I holding on to it for, you know? Even these, like, speed and attack percent, even if it double speed rolls, am I holding on to this? Probably not. Probably not, you know? I'm going to be fine to get rid of a crap load of gear here, man. So let's start off with all of the blue pieces, and we're just going to sort of work our way down a little bit. I'm not going to include boots. We're going to just wipe boots off of the slate by checking everything else, because frankly, even 5-star speed boots could be useful for building out champions in future. You never know, right? Speed boots are kind of premium, so we're just gonna remove boots completely from the equation. And then, I don't know, dude, do we just sell all without even thinking about it? Do we just go wild? 272 artifacts right off of the get-go? Oh yeah, obviously as well, the variable sets, or rather the 9-piece sets, are another set that we don't want to necessarily get rid of. And so we're going to make some exceptions for those as well, of course. Alright man, first and foremost, we're going to hit sell, select all. We're staring down 11 million silver just now. Am I actually just going to go ahead and push this button? No, I'm not. I'm going to go through the gear a little bit and just make sure that we're not getting, like, this is, like, it's double speed roll, but it's attack percent. It's gone, okay? Crit rate stuff, useless, not even going to look at that. It's not a set that I want to pay any attention to. Crit damage, I'm looking for the most optimal rolls on only the 6-star gear. I think that's going to be my cutoff, man. So, crit damage, if it's blue, we're probably going to need, like, double crit rolls on this, or crit and crit damage rolls on these 6-star pieces. Otherwise, they're just in the bin. And so, yeah, you guys don't have to buckle up while watching the video, but for everybody watching the live stream, buckle up, boys, man. It's going to be a lot of clicking and a lot of gear checking here, man. Like, for example, this helmet right here, maybe we just hold on to this because this crit rate, double crit damage roll. I guess that we hold on to that one, but I'm going to try and be very, very brutal and mostly sell. We're going to be selling like 80% of what we've got here. Again, with the exception being the 9-piece sets, which are down towards the bottom, which I feel always deserve to be rolled up no matter what. So I'll be unchecking all of these, no problem, you know? But I'll be rolling these up in like a future artifact enhancement sort of off camera. Okay. So that's everything sorted through, only holding on to the absolutely most optimal rolls that are like, for example, like double speed rolls and stuff like that on perception gear, or speed and accuracy rolls on 6-star accuracy gear as well. Those are some other ones that we're holding on to as well. But besides that, basically everything else, man, getting yeeted. 156 artifacts gone. That's a pretty damn good start. That's not bad. That's not bad, right? Let's get rid of these dudes. Just do it. 156 gone from the main stockpile, and a lot more here that I can roll up as well, that are just blue items that that could roll very, very nicely, potentially. And because they're 9-piece, I want to give these guys the time of day in a future artifact enhancement event to sell these off as well. But that's a pretty good start, man. That's a pretty good start. We've got like 250 artifacts off our back here compared to when we first started. I could go through the epic items as well, but frankly, I don't have the mental fortitude to now go through all of the 5-star epics and filter those out in the same way. So let's move swiftly on to the accessories, where things are going to be a little bit faster here as well. I've just got to up the standard for what I'm willing to accept from my accessories, I think. Let's start off with just the rings, because I kind of have rings in abundance. A little bit. One thing that I want to do is just check that, okay, I've got a lot of attack rings. Just a lot of attack rings lying around. No HP rings. And by the way, another thing I should also point out as well, I'm not paying any attention, again, to the 9-piece ring sets that you can collect, because, again, just holding on to every 9-piece accessory is still where I'm at on my account. I just want to make sure that I have a ton of these lying around, and all of the special unique rings and stuff. So I'm just focusing on the spider farmable rings right now. But yeah, I have a lot of attack rings, decent amount of defense rings, and 0 HP. So this tells me that straight away, without even having to check the stats on these, I can probably just drop, like, unless we've got like just crazy, like even the double attack percentage rolls, probably not worth it. In fact, this is probably the best ring to hold on to out of the lot of them. This one's fine, and so I can just yeet all of these and not worry too much about it. So what we're going to be doing with the accessories is, first of all, going through each accessory based on type, starting off with the rings, and I'm going to be filtering based on, well, straight up the accessory type, right? Because why, oh why, do I have so many just standard non-set piece attack rings lying around for certain factions? How many nukers do you actually need to build out per faction to cover faction wars and stuff like that? Especially if the standard variety, which are lower priority anyway, because, I mean, there's so many other better rings you can get that are part of 9P. Look at the Sacred Order! What the hell is this, dude? I have so many attack rings just sitting around, man. You need like 2 or 3 at most to use as like to build like a backup nuker for faction wars and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Especially of these standard rings. So I'm gonna go ahead, comb through these a hell of a lot, sell off just a crap load of these, and work our way down. Frankly, this attack ring that's only 5 stars rolled into a double attack percentage, so it might be worth holding on to. Those ones can go. I'm not even going to check the Bannerlord's rings. Anything that's 5 stars is just going to go because they have plenty to play with as is. How do the rolls go on this? Okay, so it's attack ring, but defense percent. Triple roll. Good percentage stats. We'll keep that one. But yeah, any faction that just has too many rings going on, I will check some of the stat rolls on some of these, but if I haven't even rolled them up, I mean, I think I'm just going to get rid without even really checking, to be fair. These rings right here, how did these go? Bit of attack, bit of HP percent. HP percent again. There can only be one, man. We'll get rid of those. There's a lot of barbarian rings here as well. That one looks like it could just suck. So I'll tell you what, we'll just do this. Again, without even checking too much, really. I'm just going to kind of be as brutal as I can. Again, a double attack percentage roll here. I guess we'll go ahead and hold on to that one. How could this one go? Even if it rolls optimally, it's probably not going to be that good. Let's just get rid. Demon Spawn, anything that's 5-star, just gone. Screw it. Even if it's a double attack percent roll, don't even give a damn anymore. And so even just having got through the rings, that's already nearly 2 million silver, 30 artifacts sold. Let's go ahead and get rid of those. And again, these are just the attack rings, right? Now we're going to go through the health rings and do exactly the same thing. Any faction that just has too many of that ring type. The Undead Hordes don't even have a single health ring. Like, what the hell is going on? And so we're just going to do the same thing through all of the factions here. Again, any health-based ring, unless it's double rolled like this one, I'm just going to go straight away. Okay, that's another 16 rings from the HP pool. And then finally, we have the defense-based rings. Right, that's a handful more rings there as well. Not a lot of profit on that one, but that's okay. And that is the rings done. And we're literally just going to do that now with the amulets as well. Go through sort of like a similar deal and just try to not have an abundance of any given type of amulet, if we can avoid it. That will do for the crit damage amulets. That's another 1 mil silver. And following the rule of 3, these are the defense amulets. We just gotta sell off and just not worry about it too much. Even if this is rolled up to 12, it's just gone. Don't give a damn. This orc one looks garbage. I'm just gonna get rid of it. We've already rolled a bunch up here to 12 and stuff, so I will check the stats on these. Honestly, not looking that hot on either of these, so I'm just gonna sell those 2 off. It's totally fine. High elves, not even checking. Just getting a ridden. Throw these nerds out. Throw these nerds out. These 2 nerds, because we already rolled the blue one up. Maybe. It's already rank 16, so we'll hold on to that one. Okay. Amulets theft out. Now the big one, man. Now the big one. Now it's the banners, which I've been holding on to like crazy. I don't know, man. We're going to be crazy as hell when it comes to cleansing the banners, dude. This is going to be huge. Okay, at least I think it's going to be huge. We're going to go to rank and rarity. We're going to take the blue banners, only a 5 and 6 star. I think that's just all of them covered. And we're just going to sell all unless they're an accuracy banner that's like at least speed rolled 1 time. Because then they can have some like good utility on a lot of champs in the game. Besides that, they're just not getting utilized. Select all right. Oh my god, look at how many blue banners I actually have. That's crazy as hell. Now, of course, is this also including... Yeah, it's also including all of the special sets as well, so I do have to filter all of those out. So to be fair, it's not going to be that much. Let me just go ahead and remove all of the pinpoint ones from this, because any accessory for these is going to be crucially important to hold on to. And we are fit to drop 89 banners, only holding on to the ones that rolled accuracy as main stat, speed as substats. And that's pretty much it. Oh, and any that we ranked up to rank 16. We're holding on to most of the ones we ranked up to rank 16 as well. But a good amount of these in the bin. Another 5.5 million silver there, just like that. Bam! There it is, boys. There it is. Okay. Lovely. Great. That's a lot of artifacts gone. Still not able to get down below 1,000, but again, I've got a lot of stuff that I've still got to roll up that's just belonging to much more precious 9-piece sets like Slayer and stuff. I've got to roll a lot of these blues up and see if they can roll things like double crit and stuff like that before I make a decision on those. But you know what? Pretty successful artifact cleansing attempt, and just storing a lot of artifacts on champs like good old Neldor that one day we will break out and build out, and it's going to be great. Alright, man. You know what? Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you found something a little bit useful in this video. Maybe give you some ideas about how you can store artifacts on your champs just to save a little bit of storage space and clear out all of the dross a little bit easier. And yeah. Thanks for watching all that good stuff, alright? If you're looking to start a new Raid Shadow Legends channel anytime soon, you know the way to do it, man. It's by using my beginner promo link, which you know is down below at the top of the video description box, man. All you gotta do is sign out to Plarium Player, man. Click on that link, use it to download Raid, and you get yourself 4 free epic champions and the best possible start you could ever dream of. for your new raid account, man. It's gonna be sweet. Join me in my free-to-play adventure, man. Having 2 accounts up and running is actually a hell of a lot of fun. To be honest, man, I'd recommend it. So there you do go. All right, man. Enjoy the rest of your night. I'm gonna catch all of you guys just a tad bit later, man.